Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today I'm going to talk about a movie called Waking Karma. It is a 2023 film and it is 86 minutes long, or if you do the math, it's 1 hour and 27 minutes. It is only rated 3.3 stars on IMDb, but again, this movie is super new. And it's so new that it was released on January 27th, 2023. So it's only a few weeks old. It stars Michael Madsen as Paul. And Karma is played by Hannah Kristen Shelter. Kimberly Alexander plays Sunny. Bradley Fisher plays Butch. And Priscilla is played by Christine Sloan. And that's the bulk of the cast. This movie was a blind watch for me. I didn't watch the trailer. I do that a lot. I don't watch the trailers before I watch some of these movies. But the movie revolves around Karma. So when high school senior Karma's estranged cult leader father traps her and her mother in a remote forest compound, that's never good. She must survive a series of psychological trials meant to prepare her for a strange and deadly reincarnation ritual. Sounds really, really good. This is on Vudu. I believe it's also on Amazon. It's technically a horror thriller. So yeah, Karma lives with her mom. She's not fully aware that her father is this cult leader, played by Michael Madsen. And Michael Madsen has a very distinct voice, and the look of his character is like black fedora and black trench coat. So not like crazy outfit. The imagery on the movie poster is of I have a scorpion fly. So that plays into the reincarnation. It plays into this cult. The scorpion fly is the symbol of reincarnation, and so that's why that imagery is in this. And the movie opens up with a cool cult scene where there is a kill right off the bat. It kind of sets the tone for this cult. But that turns out to have been a flashback. And in modern day now, Karma, it's her 17th birthday. She lives with her mom. She's, doing the normal 17-year-old stuff. She kind of has a woke personality where she's a vegan and, she's got like the short haircut. Not that that's woke, but I think they were playing on her current state of mind being like that high schooler mentality. But she's also preparing to go to college, and she's nervous that her mother is not going to be excited about her having been accepted to Harvard, because it will take her to the other side of the world, the other side of the country, because they're in, I believe it was LA, and Harvard is obviously on the other coast. So the mom wants to celebrate Karma's birthday. She kind of overdoes it. Wants to have, that mom moment. So that's kind of like normal. And she asks Karma what birthday wish would she have. So we think it's that she's about to tell her about the Harvard thing, but she doesn't. She says she wants to change her last name to Jones, because she has the last name of her father, and she doesn't want to keep that because she doesn't know her father. And so then, the day goes on, the nighttime comes, Karma wakes up, finds her mom crying in the living room, very nervous. She's got a letter in her hand. Karma, kind of is trying to make her feel comfort, and so Karma's mother shows her the letter, and it says, "He is coming for her." Karma thinks it's a letter meant about her mother, but it's not. It's about karma. So they decide, after the mom gives Karma a little bit of backstory about what's kind of happening here, that the cult leader dad is going to come try to get her. They decide to take a little trip to the remote forest compound, which is Butch and Priscilla's home. And they turn out to have been former cult members alongside Karma's mother. And so they hold up there for safety. And, okay, so we set up that there's no cell phone service because we're in a remote forest compound. So you can't use your cell phone to call for help. So we've established that. And that's as much spoiler as I'm going to give you. And that's not really that spoilerish because of the trailer. If you watch the trailer, that's all kind of in there. So Karma gets introduced to her dad because he and one of his cult followers show up, and they put Karma through a series of different psychological things. And it seems like they kind of rushed this for me. It seemed like they are not making it feel like there was a couple of days worth of time that went by. It seems, and maybe I was misreading the movie, but it seems like they were doing a lot of these psychological things to prepare Karma in a short amount of time. It seems like you would break somebody's will not so quickly. And they don't. Karma stays pretty badass through this movie, and she definitely kicks ass at the end. The Hannah Christian Shetler, she actually looked pretty recognizable. I'm going to look it up real quick. She was in a TV series called Sonder, something called The Void. And that's it. But she does look more familiar. Maybe she's a family member of somebody else. But it's good. The psychological stuff is cringeworthy, and then when you find out what is the actual ritual, it really takes it to a whole nother level of psychological, cringe. There's a twist in it as well, as far as, how does Michael Madsen's character find Karma? Who out of the three people that know where she is the one who spilled the beans? So there's light torture, I would call it. This is not a lot of kill kind of horror. It's more of a psychological thriller, and the Karma's journey from just turning 17 to having to go within a couple of days span into this kind of kick-ass kind of character. But it's a good movie. Again, it's on Vudu. I think you can rent it on Vudu and Amazon. It's very fresh, so I don't want to give away the ritual. That's the twisty twist. There's the second half is where all the twists come in. But if you've seen Waking Karma, let me know your thoughts down below. Or if you just think I butchered another reaction review video, I'm okay with you letting me know that in the comments as well, because when I rewatch these reviews, I definitely feel like I should have picked a different form of entertainment for YouTube, because I'm not always so sure I do so well at these. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Consider subscribing. The channel is growing pretty fast, and I would love for you to be a part of it. And have a great day.
So